Oh, I guess I could still hear us also. We might still be hearing ourselves. So just letting you guys know.
Ooh, scary.
Hot
Hot mic.
mics.
Hot mic.
I don't know what I'm doing. Hot mics.
Hot mic. It's a hot mic, y'all.
Intro time.
Wait, how do you?
What? I understand what you're saying. No.
There it is.
Let's hear it.
Well, let's hear it.
Talk to me. Uh-oh.
Beadle and Decker, taking on sports talk like no one else. Michelle Beadle,
I'm just helping. I'm helping America one by one.
Cody Decker,
I 100% believe in revenge. Revenge is a great thing.
Back to the sports.
back and ready for more.
Every time I tune them out, they pull me back in.
It's Beadle
Mike.
and Decker. Here's Michelle and Cody.
Hot mic. Hello. Whew.
Hello.
I just scrambled to get my earphones plugged in because I realized if I don't, you can hear the echo. Okay, we're here, guys. We're here.
There she is. There she is. There she is. Sorry, guys. It's a very interesting day because I am playing dual roles today. Not just am I playing my role, I'm playing the role of Rocky Carnahan, who is not on hand today. So you'll notice the setup is a little different.
I kind of like it actually because you can see
bad.
the stuff. Like it's actually kind of awesome.
It's actually not bad, right? I think I could have done worse with it, but yeah, I'm just sitting around here playing with the overlays. Boom, boom, got two things in just like that. Welcome to Beadle and Decker. Michelle Beadle, what a time to be alive. What a day it is right now. My God, welcome to Earth, everyone. Everything is just wonderful out there. And sure as hell, not a whole lot of Nazis out there trying to ruin all the sports of it all, but we do have sports of it all to talk about, even though that's going to be an interesting conversation considering the fact we just had one hell of a, how do I put it, Michelle? A really boring ass weekend of football to lead to what I can only assume is going to be the most boring Super Bowl of all time. I don't know. What were your thoughts on the sports this weekend?
I don't care. They happened. That weather change was probably the most exciting part of the Denver game. You know what? I did go out to watch the first half of the Rams game, and it was a surprisingly nice thing to see, like sports bars in the area. Like people cared. How about that?
Yeah, they did.
How about that?
They legitimately cared.
No. Well, depends. Well, this one, I was just going out to go out. But no, like especially when you know what? It's depends. Like I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I don't sometimes go out to get hammered. This would have been the week to do that, by the way. And I probably should have, but yeah, no, I did it. I had one drink and it was so shitty that I didn't even actually want to order another drink. Where is Shane, by the
wow.
way? Is he here?
Where's Shane? Let's get to Shane right now.
Yeah.
Here is Shane. Hi, Shane.
Yeah, leave him up. Just wouldn't it be easier to just leave him up? Screw
Probably.
this.
Probably. Well,
I know, so do I. And so that's why I figured we'd just leave us all up and see what happens. Party
You never
on,
know.
y'all.
you never
Party
know.
on.
By the way, the chat is more than alive right now. We got ourselves the Great over here talking about that I'm spitting nothing but facts. By the way, when I opened up the show talking about the Nazi contingent in the world, I'm sorry, that's just the way the world is. And yesterday I made the mistake of actually getting on Twitter. Sorry, that's my fault. Never should have done that. Fuck that site. It's the worst thing that's ever been created.
They can't hear Shane, just so you know.
They can't hear Shane. I will fix it.
But I was afraid Shane would talk. No, but when you do talk, I didn't want you to say anything, and then we missed it.
Shane, talk.
Oh man. Right. Well, I was about to say something racist.
You're on. You're good.
Damn,
You're good.
Now we're not gonna get it. No,
Well,
honestly,
don't worry.
it's not just Twitter, by the way. If it makes you feel any better, it's all of the it's all the social media platforms. They've been infiltrated by the minions, the sycophants, the bots, and the morons, and the Nazis, and the fascists, and the racists, and the homophobes, and the misogynists, and the Trumpkers, and they're everywhere. They got their buzzwords. They got the list of shit that they've been told to say in response to an execution by our own government in the streets of America, and they're running with it. And so you know what? You got to I said I wasn't going to do this today. I'm not. Fuck it. I'm not.
No. Hold on, Michelle. Because we still have a platform.
This is true.
Bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
It's bullshit.
It's disgusting. Here's the thing. What I can't fathom, and I'm starting to, I think, put it together a little bit better. When people get mad at us for saying anything, right? Well, first of all,
Mhm.
we're accused of not knowing what we're talking about, when in reality, the video is up for everybody with eyes. So
Mhm.
this is not a you don't believe in science stance. This is not a opinion based situation. There is a fucking video. It's pretty
Yeah.
cut and dry. There are angles to the video. There are affidavits of witnesses that were standing mere feet away when this execution happened. It's all there. It's all there. So when you come at me or any of us who've decided to be on the right side of history once again, and the fact that we're being forced as a nation daily by the hour to have to stand on the right side of history because the wrong shit continues to happen on a daily basis is what should be angering people in the first place. But that
Mhm.
being here nor there, okay, you want to come at us? Here's the thing. Throw your buzzword list away. Okay. I had people coming at me because they wanted me to take a stance against trans people in sport.
Oh my God.
A motherfucker got executed. A nurse, a kind-hearted man, a man, mind you, whose value to this planet was exponentially more than any one of those piece of shit fascist ICE people hiding behind masks. You could combine all of them together, and the value and the contributions that they will make to society won't even measure a fraction of what
Mhm.
Alex Preddy was here to do. The man was 37 fucking years old. That's it. He was legally carrying a gun, which, by the way, now they're disputing one way or the other. We were told we are legally allowed to carry guns. We made Kyle Rittenhouse a fucking hero. That fat, slobby, virginal piece of shit incel was made into
Mhm.
a hero by one side of things and continues to be so, by the way, who drove 2.5 hours, mind you, not to protest,
Nope.
but to antagonize and basically murder two people. So stop. Stop. You are on the wrong side. I can't say this enough. I can only hope I live long enough to watch some of you cowardly piece of shits without any compassion for anybody else have to tuck your tail between your legs and say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because
Yeah.
you're wrong. There's no two ways about this. This is not three ways. This is black and white, right or wrong. You're wrong.
Couldn't
Period.
agree more. I can't stress this enough. Couldn't agree more. Every aspect of this weekend, yeah. I watched football. Yeah, I watched some of the basketball news. Yeah, I stayed abreast to the baseball news. I had a baseball alumni game that I could barely even pay attention
Oh.
to. No, we'll get into it because it was fun and I have some fun stories. But right now, fuck fascists. I cannot stress this enough. Fuck fascists. I went on Twitter yesterday. I had to battle a couple. You know what weirdly set me off? I don't know why this set me off. Of all this stupid shit that could have set me off, which, by the way, anything under the sun over the
It's
last
all.
month, 6, 8 months, 1 year should have been enough to set me off. But somehow it was dipshit Bruce Shard from FS1
Oh, why
saying
would you?
the dumbest shit. Now, I want to
Why
make
would
this
you?
abundantly
He's a
clear.
homophobic turd.
I mean, listen, I think we're all in agreement that murder is bad, but if it's
I
somehow
thought
it
so.
triggers in your head that might also be involved with trans people, or keep in mind, trans people still exist, dude, punch yourself in the face over and fucking over again so I don't have to. There are
How is that
less than 0.1% of athletes on planet Earth that are trans. They don't affect any pro sports. The only college sport they've ever affected was making one dipshit finish fifth, and she's
Fucking
made a
idiot.
career off of being a victim off of it. And I can't sit
Grifter.
here and fucking fathom it. It is embarrassing the amount of
Yeah.
people who just brains have fucking melted.
You know what I need, guys? And
What?
I need for this shit to start hitting real close to home for these assholes. I need family members. I mean, granted, they don't give a fuck. They don't get the you know how many of them are like, why would you be out there protesting in the first place? Imagine living your life 40, 50, 60 years and never once having felt strongly about anything in the world enough that you were motivated to go out with your fellow Americans and voice your voice. Like that's all
Mhm.
this is. People are pissed, they're fed up, they're scared, they're angry, they're defending their neighbors, they're having to protect people for no goddamn reason.
Mhm.
And they're mad. And this is the only way we have as a nation to sort of rise up. Now, the irony here is the Second Amendment assholes. That whole amendment, by the way, is
Real
literally
quiet.
in place to take down a tyrannical government, which is what we are currently under. So You know what? I've said it again. I'm a gun-toting liberal. We're not all out here hippy-dipping out. Some of us are packing some heat, fuckers. And so this is where I stand now. You want a war. This is what they want. They want us to be so divided that they continue to distract. The Epstein files, give up on that. Now we're looking at a situation where Orange fuck is never going to leave office. So, I'm flabbergasted. So imagine never ever feeling any which way about anything. They don't even understand what protest is. They don't get why people are out in negative 10 degrees just to hear their yells, their screams, their chants. They don't understand because they've never given a shit about anybody or anything who hasn't directly affected them. So if that's the case, then let's fucking go. Let's hit close to home. Let's see what happens when your family member is executed in the street of this nation by our own government. I like to think that eyes would open, but I don't know anymore. I think that so this anymore. Brainwashing's so thorough. This is it, dude. Like, we're in it. We're in it.
Part of the issue is that legally carrying has now been resulted in murder.
Yes.
You can't have it either way. You don't want to go out there and legally carry anymore.
But we were told we were supposed to, Shane.
Yes.
Which one is
I know.
it? Do the good guys get the guns or who's got what? Because what I saw was a good guy with a gun holstered, disarmed, and then shot point blank. Like, that's what I saw. So I guess what I'm asking is, what are the fucking rules? Like, what are the rules? You don't get to have it all of the ways. You don't get to flip it every time it's convenient. And another fucking thing, the audacity of that cosplay fucking asshole airhead Barbie wannabe to get up there and immediately lie about who this man was. He was an immigrant that was like, they just flat out lied within seconds of this happening, and not one modicum of what they wrote in that statement was actually accurate. And by the way, and the number of people that have continued to run with that's what misinformation is. That's what propaganda is. That's how fascism fucking flourishes. That's where we are, because we saw what we saw, and we're still having to battle people who thinks they saw. Maybe they didn't watch it. Maybe we're just dealing with they didn't watch it. I don't know. Watch it over and over again. Watch Renee Good. Watch all of it.
Clear as day.
Just pick and choose, fuckers.
Okay. And then followed up by my former classmate, who I can't stress enough is the Antichrist, Stephen Miller. I can't. I did. I should have thrown him downstairs. I'm sorry I didn't in high school.
His parents should have fucking thrown him down the stairs.
It's just unbelievable the world we're in. But by the way, how does this have anything to do with sports? As of right now, it doesn't. I just think it's important that we all live in the same fucking world.
Nope, it does. Because what we saw over the weekend were individuals taking stances. We saw Tyrese Halliburton post, they murdered that man. We saw Steph Curry get up there and say, that's how something's a big deal, and it's very important when people are willing to go stand out in the frigid cold. You had Steve Kerr, who is always on the right side of these things, so I'm not shocked. We had Minneapolis hockey throw up something on the Jumbotron, and it broke out into ice out chants in the arena, throughout the entire arena. You had Breanna Stewart stand up at the beginning of the Unrivaled intros with a big sign that says, abolish ICE. We're not doing this anymore. Like, abolish them. They're not fucking soldiers. They're not the military. They're micro penis little high school degenerate incels who found a place that would give them money to go on a power trip, hide behind a mask, and I guess shoot whenever you fucking feel like it. They're not trained. They're clearly not trained. Minneapolis PD came out immediately and said, we've disarmed God knows how many people in the last year during arrests. Not one was shot. Not one. And here we are. 6 dudes, 1 man, no gun, shot in the head. Yeah, okay. I guess that's where we are now. So,
and by the way,
folks, that's what can happen now.
And you're right, because this does have a lot to do with sports, because they did have to cancel the Timberwolves game. Because I want to make this abundantly clear, this murder, and that's what I'm going to call it, because based on what I saw, that's what it was, happened just a mile and a half within 3 miles of the stadium. But hold on. Good on the Wild for not canceling, and they're not in Minneapolis City, you dumb fuck, Clay Travis, and anyone that listens to you stupid sack of shit.
He got roasted, and rightfully so. All I know about that guy is he's a moron and his kids have lice. That's all I need to know. I'm good.
So, and
Okay.
yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and bring it back to all of the sports of it all because we can, and we're going to bring it back to all the sports because listen, dipshit in office really hates the kickoff rule. It used to be such a powerful thing that we used to do. This guy clearly loves other people getting dementia as much as he does. So that's what he wants. He wants everybody to just hit each other in the fucking head at full speed for a play that, by the way, in case you forgot, no one was returning kickoffs anymore. This was actually the most exciting kickoff year I think we've ever seen.
First of all, what? I don't. It's like I even know anything about sports. And I'm being honest. Do we think he does?
No,
do we really
not
think
even
he
a
does?
little.
Or do you think people around him say stuff and he just regurgitates that?
Well, Michelle, listen, all I know is that sports are not political, and I know that because there's going to be a UFC event at the fucking White House.
Oh, well,
sports make me sick right now.
No, you know what? Here's the thing. It is a very, it's a really hot time. And I mean hot as in intense and scary. And there's a part of us that sort of, you start to feel a little guilty when you're like, well, I guess I'll go do something flippant, like go to a sports bar and watch sports. Then there's the other side of us. It's like, well, it is a great distraction. But what it also is and provides, and we just sort of remarked on a little bit, it is a platform. It is a huge platform. And we've seen it since the beginning of time in sports. From some issues that may not felt as serious to issues that are life and death serious. And it's a platform for a lot of these folks. And what you're seeing is a little bit slowly, more and more, some are coming out because again, something doesn't, I would argue that everything right now affects all of us directly. But again, if you're so myopic that it doesn't actually creep into your home, your bubble, okay, fine, I'll give you that. But it does. This affects all of us. This was supposed to be the greatest democracy on earth. This was supposed to be the greatest country in the world. We are a joke. We are dangerous. We are no longer a destination. I swear to God, I saw Germany, the German Soccer Federation, thinking about boycotting the World Cup. Hey, Germany, first of all, the irony, by the way, in that, delicious.
Wow.
Delicious.
A+. Chef's kiss.
That being said, boycott it. Boycott us. I live here. I want it all boycotted. Do not come here. Don't give us a penny. Don't spend your time. Don't be stressed out about coming here. God only knows what shooting will break out. Don't come. Don't come, please. Because the only thing that anybody here seems to understand is money. Money, and I guess the orange guy likes the pride factor and doesn't like to be embarrassed. Embarrass him. Embarrass us. We'll take it. We actually want this to happen. So please, I cannot hope for this more.
Well, I'm going to bring up a point. I'm going to bring up a point later, which makes me a little worried, just a little worried. And I'll talk to you about it. Why it doesn't. Let me rephrase that. It doesn't worry me. It just annoys me to the nth degree. And we'll get into it in just a second here. But right now, I accidentally got a massive close up, which I did not mean to do. Unfortunately, the camera reacted to me doing a hand gesture. I will fix this in just a second. Give me a moment. But yeah, it's annoying.
Don't fix it. Leave it right there.
Do you want us to just zoom in? We could all just zoom in and be
No. How about this? Michelle, why don't you monologue for a second? Go.
No, do it. Put us back into the triple. I'm doing it.
All right, fine. We're back in the triple. Hi, everybody.
Yes.
This is how we're doing the show today, and that's the way it goes.
Oh wait, let me go down here. Okay, I'm good. Well, I'm glad I don't have a giant pimple today. That would have been a bad. Oh, that Shane's is even.
Jesus Christ! All right, we're all look hideous, and hold on, I can fix this, Michelle. I can fix this. Ready?
But why?
And I'm back,
there
baby.
You go.
Oh shit! I went the wrong way.
Michelle just tried to give us a boob shot. I just saw that. Michelle tried to show us a boobs.
a really sexy outfit today. By the way, nobody remarked on my hat. We'll get to that. Yes. Okay. Hold on. Now I don't.
All right. While Michelle goes over her camera, I want to bring up this. Let's go ahead and talk about the football of the weekend because we'll start with the game that I think we can all agree wasn't great, and I don't think it was going to be great going in. Patriots versus Broncos. The Jared Stidham game. No, Michelle. This was unwatchable from jump, and the second half was so unbearably unwatchable. It wasn't a game. It was 40 adult men trying to play on an ice rink with shoes on. It was
crazy.
Horrible to watch.
Do you want to know what's confusing as hell? Is watching the first half. then doing stuff, getting ready, yada yada, moving around, not having the not seeing the TV, just and then coming back towards the end of the third quarter. It was like, I'm sorry, did they switch games? Like
Mhm.
where is this taking place? It was a different planet that they were now playing on. It was insanity. I loved it.
Mhm.
You guys hated it though.
No, I hated it because I don't know why. I'm just going to go over the numbers. The mathematical numbers is what Drake May, that guy who was up for the MVP, 10 of 21, 86 passing yards. Jared Stidham, I mean, he threw one TD, one interception, and what I can only assume was the most funny fumble I've ever seen in the snow in my life with 133 yards. Rushing yards, Harvey with a whopping 37. No one could move. No one could kick. No one could
why
punt.
are you mad? It's the weather.
I'm not mad at the players. I'm mad that I hate the nostalgia of these snow games. I think we should get rid of all snow games. Honestly,
by the way,
it got so bad.
A snow game, Cody. It didn't start as a snow game. It was clear as fuck. It was a sunny day in Denver. The halftime.
And then what happened?
What do you want to do? Cancel the game halfway through? Shane, tell him he's such a pussy when it comes to weather.
They own Walmart.
No,
Build a fucking dome.
Michelle, he's been in one place his entire life. Like I don't care about the minor league baseball bullshit. He's been in the cushion of Santa Monica
I'm in the cushion now.
Life.
Thank you.
Oh,
thank you.
Coming from the guy that's stuck inside.
I have to wear my Uggs. It's 55 outside.
You are stuck inside in Chicago, Shane. So one, fuck you. And Michelle,
and I deal with it.
No, I'm right.
I deal with it.
I've never been on your side, Cody. I do not want domes. It's part of the game. Inclement weather is part of the game. It looks awesome. I don't know why a person on their couch in the comfort of their own home would have any complaints about it whatsoever. It's like me complaining about something that's going on in, I don't know, Spain right now that I have no access to or is affecting me outright. Like, it looked awesome. It was insanity. They couldn't get a field goal if their lives depended on it. It was amazing television.
Weird. Oh, the grade is on your side. No, it was not great television. It was painful to watch. It was.
You don't know shit about shit.
Cody, like, who complains about really good weather games? Nobody does that.
I want to see the players.
We remember bad weather games. If you want to deal with adversity, that's the way you deal with adversity. Show me you're good at your job if you can beat the little water that's falling down from the sky.
You know what, Shane? That's a great point. I'd like to piggyback off of Shane's point and ask you this: would we know who pilot captain extraordinaire Sully Sullenberger is if it wasn't for adversity? No, we wouldn't.
You have got to be fucking kidding me with that response. My God. Are you Chris Bouchard? Is that the equivalence?
Never, ever. This is that dude who I once beat in a media slam dunk contest, but that's neither here nor there. That being said, yes, adversity is awesome. And by the way, you know how also we know, who was the guy that was, I guess he was sideline, who didn't even have a hat on. So the second half, he looked crazy in the snow. Whoever the guy was doing the game, that's how much they were not thinking that this bad boy was going to turn around and turn into a frozen tundra the way it did. It was beautiful. Beautiful.
That was unwatchable. I'm glad you had fun. It's just like couldn't.
Ridiculous.
I found
it was unwatchable because of the football. The football was bad. It had absolutely nothing to do with the weather.
But part of I would say that the weather did affect some of those kicks that should have been easy.
Be tougher. Hey, Caleb Williams threw a ball 60 yards in the snow. Shut up.
Also fair points. Also fair. I can't argue that.
Your guy's a freak, though. There's just a difference there. Your guy's an absolute freak, and no one is him. That's what I. I hate snow games. Everyone else fucking loves them. I don't know why. It's bad.
Because I don't have to go to them. I get to watch from home, where it's 68 degrees in my house. Perfect.
That is fair. Okay, then let's look over to the other game, which actually was
high.
Well, it's actually 69, but I didn't feel like hearing you guys go noise.
No, that's high.
No, it's what? Well,
was
to
it
be
69?
honest,
Noise.
Okay, well, you know what, Shane? I wasn't going to brag about this, but you egged it on.
Yeah,
Actually,
please.
I have not
Please.
turned an air conditioner or a heater on. I just have my windows open so that at night my room gets
Oh.
to a nice balmy 67. Is that better? Is that what you wanted to hear?
Yeah, I mean 67's better, but if I opened a window right now, I'd be 24.
Yeah, well, Shane, I want you to know that last night, after watching that game, I decided to start the fireplace when it was 60 degrees outside. And guess what? I did it just ironically. Did it just because I could.
Because you
Good.
can't.
So gay.
I'm gay. Look at the hat she's wearing.
Excuse me?
Oh, I didn't say there's anything wrong with it. I love it. It's fantastic.
This is Ilya and Shane for life.
All right, let's go to we can bring up the game that actually was fun to watch, which banger of a game last night. Seahawks versus Rams. You want the exact opposite in numbers? Dear God, Matthew Stafford threw for nearly 400 yards. He threw 3 touchdowns. Sam Darnold, 346 yards. He threw 3 touchdowns. Nakua, 165 yards. And Jigba, 153 yards. This was a back and forth blast of a game to watch. And only reason I'm disappointed is the Seahawks won. Not because I dislike the Seahawks, just more so, fuck, they're boring. They're just boring.
Oh, brother. Well, their defense, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Look, it was a great game to watch.
It was.
Like, it really was a great game to watch. I think the problem is everyone sort of fast forwarded to their Super Bowl opinions, which I don't really have any. But here's the thing. We're all going to watch regardless. Boring, not boring. We're all watching. So
it doesn't matter, Michelle. It doesn't matter if you're going to watch anyway. It's still going to be boring.
Yeah, that's fine. But how many people just literally are going to sit on their couches quiet?
I know what won't be boring.
What?
Oh,
halftime in
Green Day. I'm more excited for Green Day and that halftime show. But here's the only thing I'm now worried about, because I know we're all going to watch, but I bet there will be like a mild dip in the Super Bowl numbers because of the teams that are on. And when I say a mild dip, it's a drop in the ocean compared to what Super Bowl numbers is going to be. Instead of 110 million, it's going to be 105 million. Then Orange Asshole is going to tweet out, it's like, the ratings were down because nobody wanted to see Bad Bunny and Green Day, losers. And that's
Kid Rock was available. Yeah, he's been available for the better part of a decade and a half.
Yeah,
you know.
He's going to remain available for the rest of his days.
It's like the Kendrick Lamar halftime. I didn't get it. Oh yeah. You didn't get it?
Imagine
you weren't supposed
to. Saying I didn't get it about a halftime show with one of the biggest artists in the world performing what was an amazing set.
And as if it was like long division or something all that confusing.
Calculus.
It couldn't have been fucking clearer.
It's like photosynthesis. I don't remember it and I can't understand it. It's like, what is there to get? It's art, it's music, it's a concert, for God's sakes. And just because you don't have rhythm, and I think we all know that these folks that are whining and complaining have zero rhythm, they won't even get it. Like, Bad Bunny's music is hella fun. Do I know every word to every song? Nope. Goddamn no, I don't.
But I'm gonna watch the show.
Care? No.
And he's really good on SNL. He's super good on SNL.
Oh,
I'm just mad it's not an American. I'm just furious it's not American.
Stupid asses.
So anyways, get ready for that argument in 2 weeks. You know that's coming. I just wanted to put it out there. Get ready for that really straw argument held by only the strongest of men. One thing that I thought was pretty good after the game, because McVay was giving a pretty good presser. Nothing crazy. You know, everybody I think was pretty heartbroken by the loss, but man, you want to get under McVay's skin, ask him the question. Excuse me, Sean, do you expect your quarterback, Matthew Stafford, to be back next year? And he wasted no time going like, are you serious? Like, are you serious? Yes. God, why do we do this nonstop? He's under contract.
You do it because you only have so much time with the coach, and there are only so many ways to ask so many questions, and saw an opening. Because on the off chance, and you know why you really do it? On the off chance that there flips out, which I wouldn't consider this a flip out, or he gives you some gold, Jerry, gold. And that's why you do it. That's why you do it.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, it's decently fair.
Gave a good response.
It's a decently fair question.
I'm not against it.
Well, he's coming back. All right, then final question. about the Super Bowl that is to be in the next few weeks. I think we all agree that the matchup's a little boring. I am, great. The Patriots already back. Nothing is fucking fair. It's just the way it is. I mean, what a charmed life in New England. But
Real.
there is a storyline. The game that ruined Sam Darnold's career for roughly a half decade was against the Patriots. It was that I'm seeing ghosts game that was like infamous for him over there as a New York Jet, which led to him being a backup for like the next several years. And now this massive resurgence. And the only reason I think we're not talking about this massive resurgence even more is just because the guy's just so goddamn boring.
He's just like a quiet like nerd. Like I would love for the next 2 weeks to unveil some twisted secrets. Not bad, obviously. Nothing like something cool, but a little dark or a little like, wow, okay, I did not see that coming out. Sam, anything, basically anything. Am I holding my breath? No, I'm not. But again, for me, the way Sam Darnold's Jets career sort of came and went, I'm here for this. I think this is a great yes, it is not the most exciting, but as far as redemption sports stories go, it's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it really is.
A quarterback that can't take off and run is not a fun quarterback.
No, not in today's day and age.
No, I'm serious. It's black and white. It's black and white. If your quarterback cannot escape pressure, your quarterback is not fun, and I have no interest in watching him.
Well, you're gonna. How about that?
I have to. I have to. But
you're gonna look like what's his name in Clockwork Orange. We're gonna hold your eyelids open and fucking force you to watch this shit. Watch him sit in the pocket, Shane. Watch him sit in the fucking
what did he
pocket.
have yesterday? 300 and what? Like I
46.
Yeah, like come on, man. What do you want from the kid?
No, more.
Let him cook. Let him
more.
cook.
No.
All right. Well, guess what?
I hate Sam Darnold.
Let's debut a segment that's already been debuted, but we will debut a new version of it because no rock today. We're not doing Let's Rock today. Instead, we're doing a mega session of Shane's quick hitters. Damn. And guess what? I have a fucking video.
Oh my! What's even happening right now? Was that like a magic trick you did with your right hand? What was that?
We can do it all. We can do it
That
all.
was awesome, Shane. How do you feel about that?
I mean,
sound. I don't know why it took so long for that to be materialized, but
I love it.
It needs sound. We'll add some sound.
Okay. All right.
I'll
so
number
one,
I know there's no sound. I got you.
What did you want to? And I'm gonna try to combine. I'm gonna try to be Rocky. Nobody can replicate Rocky, but I'm gonna try and do my best. What did you want to be when you were in 4th grade?
Ooh, what did I want to be?
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, mine's easy. I wanted to be a corporate lawyer and one day run for president until my parents told me I couldn't be president because I wasn't born here. But I still wanted to be a corporate lawyer and a politician.
God, part of that was hoping your father looked. Part of me was hoping your father looked at you. Can't be president because you're a woman.
Because you were born with a vagina, darling, and it was. By the way. Same difference. You could have told me that too.
Yeah. I mean, we're 0 for 2. I'm just saying. It's not a big deal, but I just want to point that out. We are 0 for 2.
I'm going up a hill here, guys.
I know. You got a long battle to battle here.
Yeah, I know.
Suffragettes. Anyways, what did I want to be? Believe it or not, outside of being a baseball player, which I definitely wanted to be at a very early age, I wanted to be like an old school radio disc jockey. When I was a kid, me and my dad used to make a lot of like mixtapes together, and like on he had a mixer, and I was always mixing together songs together. We'd make a lot of tapes because he and I did a lot of like road trips for baseball, and I loved doing that. We used to record intros on the mic. Like it was. I always wanted to work at like a 95.5 KLOS in LA or a KROQ in LA or New York, like now you're sitting here with Cody Decker as we're spinning the old Beatles tunes. That's right. Saturday Beatles. Like I always wanted to do that.
Beatles. Okay. That's a good one. Wait, what'd you want, Shane?
I wanted to be a fireman. I think that's pretty standard. But then I grew a beard and I learned that you had to shave, and I was like, nah.
What?
That shit's
wait, that's not face. Is that a global rule?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Everywhere
you cannot have a beard
America,
if you're a fireman. Yeah,
Holy shit!
it
I'm now on
interferes
a
with
crusade.
the mask.
Really?
Interesting. I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
that's real.
Okay, I'm literally
That's
every
real.
fire. I'm now going to. Okay,
I
I'm on
flat
the.
out
I'm
get
Yeah,
a
on
new
the.
one.
because like even in this period of unemployment for me, like I've thought about, all right, well, I'll just go be a fireman. Can't
I
can't.
did
Yeah.
not know this. Oh,
It's a problem for me.
damn.
It's a real problem for me because
Okay.
now that I've shaved
Yeah.
the head, the beard is a fucking life sentence. I can't get rid of that. I'm gonna look like fucking a weird ass Lex Luthor
An
without
egg?
beard. Oh, I don't
Yeah,
want.
Oh, I said it.
you got to have
Yeah.
hair
You look like an egg.
somewhere.
Jesus, Michelle.
Well,
Listen,
you know.
like I'm not a no. You know. What else you got, Shane?
All right,
We're
number 2.
covered there. Thanks, Shane.
Yeah.
What was your least favorite birthday present?
Ooh, I know what it
Easy.
is.
You know mine?
I don't.
You know mine. I've said it out loud.
Do I?
The bull rider gave it to me, so that. I should narrow that down.
Okay. Did you have
You
to go like
dated a bull
skydiving
rider?
or something?
I was technically quote unquote engaged to him, but who are we kidding?
Well, that's not
yeah,
really a
no,
quote unquote.
What were you
There's no
doing?
there's not
And you
really
got the balls to give
technically-
me the shit. You fucking.
Oh, but who was smart enough to never once, ever even entertain going through with it? Not once.
You got me there.
Even when his mom was like, "What do you think about getting married in this little town?" I was like, "Sure." The whole time, I'm like, "Never." Like,
And at no point did you just look in the mirror and be like, "He's a fucking bull rider. What am I doing?"
I'll be honest with you. I just got caught up in this weird chapter. It was actually all red flags with the occasional whatever's not quite green, but also not quite red.
I love that. But what was the gift? What was the gift? Remind me what the gift was.
Well, there were two different birthday or two. Yeah. One was a horse, which again, for anyone who knows me, okay. And the other one was a mossy oak, whatever the hell, bow and arrow.
Just in case there's any intruders, Michelle. Get fucking green arrow your way out of this shit.
All I wanted back then was a Prada purse, for God's sake. That's all I wanted.
And he got you a horse. Did he leave you in a position with the horse that you had to like put it in your own stable, so it has to cost you like 10 grand a month?
No, this horse was like,
thank
because
God.
he had, like, he had land or whatever, but this horse was like, I don't know what you call not fixed, but whatever horses are. Again, this is who
Intact.
Yeah.
Intact.
So he was kind of like a stallion, whatever. So then I rode him and I got bucked off and I was like, why would you ever? Like, why would anyone ever get me? Oh, yellow flags. That's it. Thank you, Ryan. Good Lord. How about me not knowing red and green make yellow? Is that right? No, that's yellow and blue. Fuck off.
Yeah, it makes purple.
So those are
Yellow
mine.
flags,
There's a
Michelle.
combo.
Yellow flags.
Caution. Yeah. Okay, yours.
So I feel bad because I had an ex-girlfriend who was very nice and lovely, just truly lovely.
You had an ex-girlfriend?
Good for
You know,
you.
fuck everybody. She really thought that.
Why aren't we tripled up if Shane's talking? This is directorship, bro.
Because I don't know what I'm trying.
You can't
I'm
have
trying.
a voice without a face. This is 101. Okay, go on.
So I had a lovely
I won't
girlfriend
talk,
once
sorry.
who truly gave me a gift that she meant so well.
Oh no.
I didn't react well because when I got pulled into the room, my first reaction, and I couldn't hide it, I immediately started making this sound. No.
Oh my
And
God.
I know this, and this is
no.
what I'm doing on my birthday. She took me to a cooking class where we were going to cook her own meal. And Twitch, listen, there are times where I can be convinced of a cooking class, but I was really excited to go just and not work the evening of my birthday. So instead, I'm in New York City, maybe the most beautiful food city in America outside of maybe Chicago. And instead, I'm having to roll my own pasta, which I know for a fact I can't do better than the chefs in fucking New York City. And then I was left eating my own pasta for my dinner. And I was just in pure unadulterated misery the entire time. I tried to smile, but I just looked at her like, you've made a horrible mistake.
Oh,
But she meant
you know
so
what
well.
though? I was gonna say, I love the idea of like getting someone an experience, a trip, an experience, whatever, rather than like stuff, because we all have so much shit. But But again, you're right, because it's new. Unless you're somebody who's just like a fledgling wannabe cook chef, and you're like just kind of beginning, and you asked like, I would love to take a. But yeah, I would do that not in New York
Yes.
at all.
Like if we're in Wichita,
San Antonio,
sure.
San Antonio.
Yeah, San Antonio. I'll take a stab at cooking my own food, sure. But we're in New York City and it's Italian food. I'm a Jew
Well,
from Santa
if you're in
Monica.
those cities, like I don't want a shitty food city teaching me how to cook.
Ooh, that's a fair counter. Did not think about that. Fair counter.
Like, you guys can't cook. Don't tell me how to do it.
I won't know the difference.
Of course, worst president is a White House invitation. Completely agree. Not exactly the place to be.
No.
Used to be great.
No. It still is. It still is.
No, I would never go.
No, I'm good.
I would never go.
I don't need to hear about a ballroom.
It's
That's
still
never
the
gonna be
White
done.
House. I don't care.
I don't care.
Who's in
Well,
charge.
I've been, so I don't really care. But B, like,
oh, nice brag.
I know. Well, what do you want? I had to interview Michelle Obama. Sorry, I had shit to
Wow.
do.
Jesus, sorry.
That's
And she went there and interviewed
Why
no
would it
one.
matter?
Slightly better than a cooking class.
By the way,
all right.
the security you gotta go through just to do that is cray cray. But
Can
okay, go
only
on.
imagine.
Yeah,
What's your favorite Halloween costume?
that I've had or that I've seen.
Yeah, and that you've done.
Oh, I do love. I mean, I love this. I love it so much. I love all the makeup stuff, and I like to
used
look
to do it
gory or
big.
gross. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
I like to look slutty.
Yes,
See,
I like
think
to.
it's funny when guys look slutty. I really do.
Well,
When girls do it,
I'm
like,
glad you say that.
roll my eyes. Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
like that.
here's a slutty costume I had when I was 18 years old in high school, and I was really proud of this. I had an old suit and keep in mind, when I was 18, I had the Riz. Let's just put it that way. I had a full, phenomenal
don't say
head of
that.
hair. No, just letting you know. I
Don't like that.
It had something. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
He lost it all since then, but at the time, not bad. Great head of hair, clean shaven. I had an old suit that didn't fit me anymore. So what I did was I cut up the whole suit and really just like re-put it together with Velcro. And underneath, I made a full homemade Superman costume with just spandex and shit because I was really jacked my senior year of high school. So what I did, I was walk around as Clark Kent and I'd pretend I'd hear something in just the middle of the crowd and I'd rip the entire suit off into pieces and sprint away. It was phenomenal.
Okay.
Did you get beat up?
That's a lot of work. So then you got to go pick up the suit and do it again.
That was the downside, yes. And re-putting it back together was a bitch.
I'm a practical thinker. I just had to figure out how the logistics. I mean, look, I've done Jon. I have a pretty realistic Jon Snow like full setup, courtesy of one ESPN that I kept every costume I ever wore on Sports Nation, and they were all custom because we were ridiculous and they left us alone and gave us a budget. So I have like a full-on authentic Dolph Lundgren Rocky costume, a really good Jon Snow. But I think a really good Han Solo one. I really do look like a dude in that one. But I think when I was young, we were obsessed with Married with Children as a family. So my mom dressed me up as what she called like sloppy Peggy Bundy, like housewifey with bonbons and like a cigarette, like I was like, I don't know, 10 years old, but that was probably my favorite. That's where it started. Like I was never, ever going to be the slutty kitten. I was always going to be like gross or awesome.
Now I just have this picture in my head that your mom makes you be Peggy Bundy and you're just a child, but since she is very Italian, she's handing you real cigarettes. She's like, no, you have to buy in.
Would not be surprised. Back then, my parents both smoked like chimneys, so I'd be like,
That was a good one.
All right.
Did you have a good one, Shane?
No, I don't like Halloween. I'm
of course
not.
I don't. Even know why
I don't.
asked.
Yeah, I don't really get it.
He's scared of pagans,
which is kind of funny.
Yeah. Huh?
It's the only holiday I actually kind of still like, which is weird.
Oh wow. Okay.
know.
I like
Well,
Christmas because of Jesus.
Okay. Anyways,
that's a very specific lie you just told me.
Very specific, bro.
Okay, last one. Should men wear Apple Watches with suits?
Ooh.
I'm wearing an Apple Watch right now, but I'm wearing athleisure, and I'm going to go ahead and answer this because I'm not like. Listen, I've only dipped my toes very briefly into the realm that is watch culture, Michelle. I only have a couple of watches. I really like my watches, and they do go with outfits. If you're rocking a suit, I really don't care what band you got. I don't care if it's a silver metallic band, if you got like something that goes over the thing. Grow up, Peter Pan. Fucking get an actual watch. You're wearing a suit. You look like a child.
Damn. You know what? I'm glad you said it, because I'm gonna come off as a snob, but I do wear an Apple. I wear an Apple Watch to work out. Like I wear it to class. I take it off immediately when I get back home.
I love it.
I know some people like wear it because of the health, not ramifications. So I guess there have been stories of like warnings or but I'm with you. It just doesn't sit right with me. I'd rather you not wear a watch at all, honestly, than an Apple Watch with a suit.
Same.
I'll leave it at that, because it doesn't even have to be an expensive watch, just not an Apple Watch.
Yeah, love that.
Dig it. All right. Well, look at us. We crushed that. Another rousing and phenomenal time with Shane's quick hitters.
Well,
let's go ahead and get back over to sports real quick, Michelle. And I have questions for you, because we are getting ever so close to that NBA trade deadline. And things with Giannis still continue to happen the way they're happening. And listen, I'll just throw out what I kind of hope, even though it's bad for me as a Laker fan. There's a decent amount of smoke around your Spurs and Giannis, Michelle. Is this a real universe, or is there no way?
No, I don't think so. I don't think. Look, him getting injured this weekend again.
Calf.
It's like I literally when I saw it was like you've got to be, between he and John Morant. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. The timing could not be worse. Granted, he's Giannis, and so I asked Lou Will and Chandler today. I was like, would you guys? And they're like, yeah. If I'm a GM, I don't give a shit. I mean, granted, the calf is a little bit worrisome because he's had this situation before, but it's still Giannis, and he's still what, 30? Not is he 30? Is he just at 30? Whatever.
Right around
he's
there.
Young.
He's
yeah.
29,
So it's
yeah.
I wonder if. I'm not giving up on the Knicks thing, man. I'm just not. Like, it's just in my brain, and I'm stubborn.
You've been there for a long time, man.
I'm like a pit bull with a toy. Like, you're not taking this away from me. Until something else happens, I'm sticking with it. But he seems so just over it. Like, going back to the booing of his own fans and all that goodness. But like, even just this injury, and he's coming out there giving us the timeline before the team does, which again I thought was like, that's something else. He just seems over it, and I don't know how you couldn't be. They're like in 11th place with no light at the end of the tunnel, so it's a tough spot right now for them.
Wouldn't you love to see him hit free agency though?
Yes,
I would absolutely love to see him.
Do we have a whole nother year of that after this season?
2. He's 2027, 28, I think.
So you want to wait 2 more years, 2.5 more years?
No, I don't want to, but I would love to see him in free agency.
I mean, like, yes, the notion seems
a decision
amazing.
too.
I know, but it's so long. I don't know that he's going to make it that long. He's fed up. And I don't know that they're adding anything, or they can't even add anything like they say they're going to put a championship around him, because I'm not seeing that either.
No, they don't have the space either.
I know. Crazy.
Can I ask you about a team, very specifically a team, because I did read this morning that there has been some smoke around the Lakers doing kind of a depth swap with someone like the Sacramento Kings. Do you see a world where that happens? And also, Sabonis is like the only name that really kind of pops in my head as really doing something in this trade deadline from them.
I mean, DeMar DeRozan's always going to be, I think he's relatively inexpensive enough as part of a trade, what have you, of course, compared to Zach LaVine, everybody is, but and I think he's still considered a guy who you can sort of plug in and have him be effective in certain situations and scenarios. Like, he's still there. He's doing it. I just don't know. I mean, I think the LeBron thing's fascinating to me. If they can figure out, I just don't think LeBron wants to deal with it, but he does have the no trade clause. But what if the perfect scenario presented itself, and then they presented that to LeBron, like Golden State, for example, and they're like, hey, we know you have a no trade clause, but we've got this deal worked out. And we can get it done as long as you just give us the green light. And he's like, okay. And he just gets out of here before the deadline. And then you can either sign on or he goes into free agency. Like, would that not be crazy? And then you could start doing some multi-team trades and moving some stuff around. I don't know. This is what I'm worried about. We are what, 10 days away from the trade deadline? Like, we've had one trade. And in years past, we had 25 and 27, respectively. So I'm just like, where are all the trades?
Well, I'm glad you actually brought up the LeBron of it all. Normally, I wouldn't care as much about LeBron, but it was interesting, and I don't understand or know the details yet. Could you tell me what the hell happened between LeBron and Jeannie Buss all of a sudden?
Mm, I mean, look, this article by Baxter Holmes is actually an article about the Buss family and the dysfunction that is between all the siblings. And at the end of this article, almost as if it was like a throwaway, is just a little anecdote about LeBron and Jeannie's feelings toward him, how he felt or she felt that he wasn't quote unquote grateful enough, which it's not a great word to use, but whatever.
No.
And that they drafted Bronny and da 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 da, and that there's an entitlement. And first of all, yes, we know you drafted Bronny for LeBron, and if you're going to sit here and now try to sort of skirt the blame and sort of give it back, like, ma'am, that was y'all. Y'all did not have to do that. You did not
Hmm.
have to do that. And that there were talks about perhaps not extending him at all. All of this sort of what looks like it might be bad blood or bad, probably more just sort of bad feelings or maybe little feelings of resentment. But because it's LeBron freaking James, that is all anybody took from this long ass article. Now they've said there are no issues. Allegedly, LeBron, and Rich Paul had like a little sit down or something over the last several days. I don't know if that actually happened. I've not followed up, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter now. I mean, she's what is she? Sort of a consultant ish for the
Yeah.
next few minutes and then out. But it's just kind of crazy because the timing was in January, right? Like it feels weird. They're in fifth place. There's the trade deadline's coming. Like he's going to be a free agent. Like it just felt very weird timing wise. But I don't think there was a lot there. I put it this way. I don't think it was shocking if she does feel those things. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. She's not
Fair
in
enough.
charge anymore, so I don't think it
Yeah.
fucking matters.
And you can feel however you want. You shouldn't have drafted Bronny in the first place if you weren't convicted to do so. That's on you.
Michelle, this might be a crazy question, but are people clamoring for LeBron in free agency?
Mm.
Can't imagine.
I mean, it's hard to imagine. First of all, I don't know what money he's gonna demand, right? I also am like, okay, is he announcing this off season that this following year? So is somebody just gonna sign him to a 1-year deal? It'll be his final year. He'll do the tour. If that's the case, where would he go? Like it would be kind of
Cleveland.
sad to. That's the thing. It's almost as if that's the only thing that makes sense. I
Yeah.
guess you could go to Miami, but I don't know that Miami's in the business of doing a feel good story. I don't even think Cleveland's in the business of doing a feel good story, but
Mhm.
Cleveland's also in a weird spot because they've made no real big changes. And we saw how their season ended last year and they're kind of back and forth this year. So I don't know, man. That's a long way of me saying it's hard to believe a world where he wouldn't be wanted, but it's also realistically his age. And I don't know how long he's going to actually play. I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's going to be a
Well,
weird final season or so.
it's going to be a very interesting final season. Listen, do we have time to do a couple of shiggles, guys?
Sure.
Sure.
Do I-
Yeah.
Let's go and do it. Give me one moment. Yada yada yada. And it's time for shiggles. Still makes me laugh every single time.
Never
So
not
what?
laugh.
So what are we shiggling about today? I'm going to go ahead and start because Shador Sanders,
Oh.
7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
Hmm. Mhm.
Pro Bowler, baby, because why
Love
the
that.
fuck not?
Wait, was he next in
What?
line? Why? What's
I guess they made him an alternate on the Pro Bowl team, and now Shador Sanders going to be a Pro Bowler
wait,
based on the stellar year that he just had with the Browns.
Shane? How does that work? Like,
Hey,
What?
I have no idea.
I don't get it. Is he can't be the next up. Like, there's no way he's next up.
I don't think there's a list.
How does this work?
All right, hold on. I'm going to Google how does the Pro Bowl work?
Because like Drake May can't go, so then they
Fine.
need another guy. But like he can't be the next. Well, maybe he is the next
So
one.
the next
But I
one
don't
after
know.
Drake May, the
Wait,
runner-up for the
is
MVP.
Caleb Williams in the Pro Bowl?
I
don't know.
haven't seen a list.
No,
All
he's
I've
not.
seen is
Wait,
Caleb is not in the Pro Bowl, but Shador is gonna go.
hold
Fucking-
on, hold on.
I tap.
Did they ask Caleb?
An
and he
asshole
passed?
dad.
Did he say no? Because a lot of folks say no.
Probably. Who wants to go to fucking Orlando?
Nobody.
Exactly. Who gives
Nobody.
a shit? It's Orlando.
Yeah, no, Caleb Williams is not in the Pro Bowl.
Good.
But
Good.
was he asked and passed? Because I do think Pro Bowl's a lot of asking and passing, if I'm not mistaken.
That makes sense.
Unless I
Yeah,
understood that
no,
wrong.
it does not look like he was asked or passed over.
Actually, that's a good point, because I think even if you were asked, they would ask you publicly, and then you could pass, and then they would move on. But you at least get the knowledge that the world knows that you were a Pro Bowler, even for half a second. You know what? That is I got nothing.
Yikes.
That makes no sense to me.
I'm hate Shedeur Sanders. I hate him.
Dude, why do you hate Shedeur Sanders?
I hate him. Yeah, hate him.
That's
and
not
I hate
fair.
his haircut. Hate his haircut too.
Hate his watches. I'm jealous about his watches.
Hate his haircut.
I don't like his watches.
Oh man.
You don't ever bling out a watch. You don't aftermarket bling out watches. It's stupid. You're just losing all value.
Ugh.
So it's one of the dumbest things people do, and I'll never understand it. Never understand any of it. Speaking of, Tom Brady was wearing I don't remember. Was it a Patek? Whatever he was wearing yesterday was a $660,000 watch.
Oh, can I point something out? Yesterday was really weird. There was a moment where who was he with? Burkhart in a Brady Burkhart special. Tom Brady and Burkhart gave each other a fist bump in a very weird camera behind them thing, and I was a little concerned because I'm gonna go to full screen so you can see. Burkhart went ahead with the normal fist, and Brady did like a thumb open this thing, and they just did that, and I felt personally awkward watching that interaction.
Do you think he doesn't know how to do it, or what do you think's happening there?
I think something has happened to that man's mind and brain since retiring. I don't know. Something's off.
Oh, I think he's an odd bird.
Yeah, he's definitely that. But that was. Did you not fist bump anybody in the 25-year career? You had
imagine,
to.
That's like thumb wars. That's like you're getting ready for a thumb war. Maybe he thought they were going to thumb war it.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare
you know what?
Thumb war.
Benefit of the doubt. I take back what I said.
It can only be thumb war, guys. There's no other explanation for why Tom Brady doesn't know how to do fist pumps.
Human things.
Or bumps. I just would like to point out as a shiggle that my heated rivalry merch has arrived. And
here we go.
Just one of the items. Now, this one is tolerable and lovely. It's pink. It's cute. It's got my boys' numbers and Hollander and Rosenoff, and it's perfect. It really tells the story. But what I'm going to unleash on this show over the next several weeks are the other pieces of merchandise that have arrived that I cannot stress enough. The one hoodie, sweatshirt, whatever. I don't know what it is. I don't remember ordering this thing. And I'm not like popping pills and ordering. It's just I ordered this. So clearly I must have thought it was cute or it looked better online is what I'm going to go with. Because what I'm going to wear possibly Thursday is going to be the greatest piece of heated rivalry merchandise that exists. Oh, it does. It exists and it's in my club. Matter of fact, I'm looking at it right now, hanging over here with all my hoodies, and it is glorious.
Oh, by the way, this is a very good question here, and this is something you've talked about a bunch because it's in the chat. Hysteria 87 wants to know, is a tattoo coming soon?
Yeah, my friend Lee, I told her, I was like, whenever you're ready to go, I'm ready to go. I'm literally ready to go whenever.
I mean, what are you going to get? A couple of cocks?
Maybe.
Holy shit. I was just going to get 1, 2, 2, 1, but now that you say a couple
Make the ones look like cocks.
That's what I'm saying. Penis, 2, 2 penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should go over well when I try to find my soulmate moving forward. But
you can make the bottom part of the 2 like a hockey stick. No. This works.
By the way, I won't get into my personal life right now, but that would be an amazing new tattoo.
No, please do.
An amazing new tattoo.
By the way, I'm
penises.
By the way, I just want to point this out. We are doing the show remote today. We are later in the week as well. I just want to point out, normally Michelle and I sit down and just chat about all the shit going on. So with that fact that you just said that there means I'm calling you later because I have to hear what's going on.
Well, no, I don't have it, but I do allegedly have a date tomorrow here in LA. Maybe.
Allegedly.
Hey!
Yeah.
With Ben Affleck.
Finally. Although I did see, was he hooking up with Brooke Nader? Because I am not here for that. We should
all right,
text Rocky and find out.
Michelle, you don't do dating apps. Where do you find dates?
Well, actually, weirdly enough, this person I did on Raya, but I really don't do Raya. And it's the only app I have left that's even alive. But when I
Yeah.
tell you it is an absolute waste of time, actually, it's not even because you don't even really you'll like connect with someone and neither one will message the other. And then you'll keep it like, and then they expire. And it's actually pointless. The only reason this person has sort of entered the villa is because I actually knew him in 1999. So
Okay.
yeah, like there's like an overlap of life that has occurred and
I'm-
almost like a reconnecting of humans.
I should probably help
When I
on
was
this
on
real quick.
Raya, it was all like people from not in Chicago. Is that still the case?
Well, I bet it's better now because Chicago's a major city. Like I would think it would be pretty decent in Chicago. Being in LA, there are a lot of LA, there's a lot of New York. And then there's a lot of there's so much international. You're just like, okay.
Yeah.
That's which is funny because I'm like, well, you're hot. Oh, you're in Sweden? That helps. Like, what am I doing with this? So,
Yeah,
you know,
I can't
it's a
fly to
weird app.
Sweden.
It's a weird app.
Yeah, I don't miss any of the apps. I never got on Raya because I heard a rumor that if you like apply for Raya and they don't let you in, like they'll never ever let you in. And I just didn't want to
Like
face
you're
that,
blackballed for
like you're
life?
blackballed for it type of thing. So I'm like
Why?
sitting there going like, I don't need to deal with this rejection before I even get on the fucking app. Pass on this shit.
Also, why would they reject someone like? Well, first of all, I don't even know what the qualifications are, to be quite honest. But like,
Neither.
that's kind of rude, by the way. That's reeks of a Pretty Woman scene where she comes back and says, "Big mistake, huge." That's what that sounds like.
It does. It does. By
You
the
work
way-
on commission, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, can I point out that the original ending of Pretty Woman is a much better ending than the one we got?
He murders her and turns out to be a serial killer of hookers.
Believe it or not fucking far off.
Yeah, I knew it.
No, he comes to her at the end, and instead of taking her away and sweeping her away, he just gives her last paycheck, and he coldly leaves. And it's just this crushing moment.
Damn.
Wow.
First of all, I love
Better
her
movie.
paycheck. Yes, I'm sure she took checks. And secondly, like, honestly, I'm a little torn because that would have been a baller ending to that movie. Like, I know that people love the ending, but then you have to remember, like, it's pretty unrealistic, folks. I know we all want
She was a
romance,
prostitute.
but she was and by the way, we called them hookers back then. We didn't have to say sex worker. They were hookers and prostitutes. We've changed. We've evolved as a world. But can you imagine if that had been the ending, guys? Like, would women have loved that movie the way they do? Like, I don't know.
0% chance. And Richard Gere.
Well, I mean, what do women love?
I
They
don't
don't.
know
There's
anymore.
women
What
don't
are you
love
people?
anything.
Oh my God, Shane is the worst.
That's right. By the way, I hope you guys are all very excited. This is going to become a manosphere podcast over the next couple of weeks.
What do women love?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing. Themselves and money.
That's it. Wow.
Shane,
Do
you
have a
got anything
shiggle,
you're
Shane,
other than your hatred of women?
of all things.
Not today. Not
Okay,
today.
fair enough.
All right. Well, we've done it quite a bit. Why don't we go ahead and just do ourselves a favor and let's reflect.
Okay.
Nailed it. God, I'm
Good
good
job,
at this.
Cody.
God, I'm good at doing.
Good job,
I'm really
Cody.
good at his doing his
Killing
job.
it, dude.
Hold on. I got to find the overlay that says reflections, and there it is. Boom.
Look at that. I would never
good.
be able to do any of this.
I'm not going to lie to you. I've been in here for 4 hours today before this show started, trying to practicing, learning shit, and I'm not even by the time Thursday rolls around, Michelle, I'm going to be a lot better at this. I promise.
I
you.
think
Like
you're
a lot
crushing
better.
it, actually.
Yeah, you're doing a great job.
Yeah, dude.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, crushed it.
My shiggle is simply this. I was going to talk about the owner of the Buffalo Bills and what the shit he said last week, but there is something that Michelle said on the show. And we brought it. I know we talk about heated rivalry a lot. And the reason why is because it's fucking wonderful and it's a beautiful show. There was a moment in that show that made me, I'm sorry, I'm a straight man, and Elia made me melt. No. Elia made me melt once during that show because he said something out loud in that show that just like made me love him and fall in love with him. And here was the line when he was asking Elia about his mother, and he started talking about her, and he said something nice about his mother. And then right away, Elia looked over at him and said, and I quote, "She would have loved you the way I love you," is maybe the sweetest thing ever said on a TV show, and that line has lived rent free. I listen. I don't think anyone has ever said something that lovely to me, fucking ever. So that is
It's
just
beautiful.
A plus 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 plus. And I don't know why that came in my head. I just keep thinking about it, going like, Jesus Christ, this is such a fucking good show.
It's so good. I've rewatched it 3 times already.
It's fucking good.
By the way, I don't know if this is true or not. Allegedly, they're starting to maybe order ice out of Minneapolis. So keep your eye on the news all day today, as if we're not already. But that being said, my reflection is I watched the movie Sinners over the weekend.
Oh,
good one.
man.
Good one.
Holy do you know what I love? First of all, I loved it. Like it's cool as shit. It looks cool. It's well acted. All the stuff. I had no idea. It's crazy that I really had no idea, other than just a sort of shallow knowledge that it's vampire involved, but that I knew nothing else really about.
It catches you off guard. Huh?
So I'm just like, what's happening right now? And the other thing I will say about it is I know that it broke all kinds of Oscar nomination records, which is badass. I'm kind of refreshingly excited about that as well, because you're watching it. We're so used to a certain type of movie being Oscar bait, right? Like just either a period piece, or somebody had to lose 100 pounds, or sometimes just quite frankly boring. And this is not any of that. So I guess it's technically a period piece, but not in the way we've gotten used to. So well done. It was freaking amazing to watch. And and normally I would get up once this thing's over, but I kept sitting, and I'm glad I did, because there's a whole ass bonus scene at the end after the credits start. So yes, well done. Love it.
Your guy, Michelle, and former ESPN coworker Jason Whitlock called it one of the worst movies he's ever seen.
Sorry, I heard your guy. I got super excited. They're going to say Kenny Mayne, and they're going to say, I don't give a
Jason
flying fuck.
Anyone on planet Earth.
Terrarian blob has to say about anything ever.
The guy hates black people. He hates them.
He hates himself, to be honest. If we want to be therapists about it, he hates
slow down.
himself from the
He
root.
loves the women he pays to fuck him. Slow down.
Oh, those poor, no amount of money. I would sooner starve to death on the streets of LA. Easily.
Just a fucking blob of a fucking disgusting man. But Heather, can I just say something real quick, Michelle, about Sinners? The only thing I'm disappointed in is that you didn't see it in theaters, and here's why. There's one scene in that movie that you probably watched at home and probably loved. The music scene where it was kind of going generational music around the outside.
It's like a video, basically. Yeah, it was cool.
When I tell you, seeing that in IMAX, it was like you were in the middle of the bonfire. It was like an astonishing piece of film work. Really was.
I'm always amazed by like Ryan Coogler is not an old dude. That is a young man. He's just amazed. Like, I don't know. I again, as I get older too, it becomes more and more of like a stark contrast. But like you see young people that are so creative and talented, and like they have these visions, and you're just like, this is awesome. Like this was awesome. And also, yeah, I've never really like. I get that Michael B. Jordan is an attractive man, but now I think I really get it. And now there's 2 of them. So, okay, well played. Well,
I
Coogler.
just found out Michelle's kink in fantasies.
2 Michael B. Jordan.
2 Michael B. Jordans.
I have 2. I don't want it.
I'm not gonna lie. I doubt there's many women that wouldn't agree with this
I know.
kink.
By the way, how about me with a hot take? Hot take, ladies. Michael B. Jordan. Hot.
By the way, did you see the movie with Robert Pattinson? Was it Mickey 18?
Twilight.
No, never saw it.
Okay, it was okay. I didn't love it, but there was a great scene where he accidentally clones himself, and there's 2 of them, and his girlfriend is so excited and drunkenly grabs them both in, like, we're all having sex.
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that. Okay. Yeah. But he doesn't do it for me, but I get it.
Well, if it was Michael B. Jordan, this movie's all about you.
That's true. Nikki Glazer did have a good line. Nikki B. Jerkin.
With his mom standing right there with him.
Oh, the look on her face.
Yeah. Hells, yeah. Mama, you made a good one.
Shane, what do you got, my guy?
Kind of a sad one. I'm going to bring it down.
Okay.
The godfather of 670 The Score here in Chicago, the man that got me into radio, Terry Boers, passed away this weekend. Just an incredible human, an incredible radio host, an incredible writer. He was with the Chicago Sun-Times for so long, just the king of the byline. I'm very much going to miss Terry Boers, and I am forever grateful for someone who got me into this business solely by listening to them talk. He passed this weekend, so we are reflecting on Terry Boers.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
Well said.
R.I.P. to Terry Borgs. And man, hey, this was a fun show. This is the first time I've ever tried to do this remote setup with you guys. And hey, it's good to know that we can do it, and it's actually very, very, very doable. So, guys, I can't thank everyone enough for joining us. The chat was just off the charts today, just nonstop chatter in the chat today. A lot of cool things coming up for this show, so please stick around. Make sure you're following us on socials. We'll be posting clips later today. We do know that our last several podcasts have not been posted. That is operator error on our part. We are in the midst of fixing that, so make sure you like, share, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. And of course, like, share, and subscribe right here on YouTube, of which we are going to be doing some more work on our YouTube channel with the help of a company that's going to be joining us a little bit. So very excited to get the word out about this show. We are still trying to grow day by day. We just can't thank you guys enough. Please share it with your friends. Like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow, except Michelle will be off for the next couple of days. You'll be back on Thursday.
Yes.
I want to let everybody know tomorrow, Tanya Ray Fox will be rejoining me on the show. And then on Wednesday, great friend of the show, Keith Irizarry, will be co-hosting with me. So
I love that.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And then we're going to wrap up the week with Michelle right back here. I cannot wait to hear about the date.
This is true. And as always, ladies and gents, R.I.P. Estelle Getty.
Where's the ending package?
Oh,
Where's the ending package?
I'm getting
Got
out of
it.
here.